the report I'm hearing.
No, Gabriels are getting ready for the season.
No, I'm hearing somebody's going to buy them, but let's see how that pans out. FC Taraba against Rangers, Bayelsa United against Lobby Stars, Giwa FC that we just mentioned against Abia Warriors, Dolphins against Kwara United, newly promoted Kwara United, Sharks against Sunshine Stars, Economy Wars against Nassau United, and of course, Wiki Tourists versus 3ST in Bochi.
Star match, Atlant against Kano Pillars.
Sharks against Sunshine.
Massive game. So we look forward to the beginning of the season, and we wish all these teams the very best of luck. Dumnodi, I've been told we need to go quickly now to Washington and move away from domestic football. Well, Sonny Young is a supporter of Sunshine Stars. I'm sure he's going to say one or two things about Sunshine Stars on the program tonight. Sonny, good to have you once again join us on Sports Tonight. I like the way you look on Thursdays, and I'm happy that you're able to join us again. Before you give us your review of the NBA All-Star game and the fixtures again for today and all of that, Sunshine Stars are getting ready for the new season, and they want to win all trophies in sight. That should excite you, Sonny.
I love that name, Toyin. I love the name, Sunshine Stars. They're a bright team to watch, I think, this season. Don't you agree, Toyin?
Absolutely. Absolutely, Sonny. Okay, what's up? What do you have for us tonight?
Well, the NBA resumes its regular season later Thursday night, Toyin, with 2 games. They just had their All-Star game, as you mentioned, in New York City, and I will quickly recap that. But the games tonight, Oklahoma City Thunder will host the Dallas Mavericks, and the Los Angeles Clippers are at home against the defending NBA champion San Antonio Spurs. Shout out for Thunder guard Russell Westbrook. He was voted most valuable player of the recent NBA All-Star game in New York. The Western Conference beat the Eastern Conference 163 to 158. Westbrook scored 41 points in that contest, Toyin. He almost shattered the record for scoring at the All-Star game. Any idea who has the record, Toyin?
Oh, Sonny. Sonny. I know what I'm going to do. Femi will answer the question for me when it comes on set.
Wilt Chamberlain, the late, great Wilt Chamberlain. He scored 42 points.
That was like
way back
1960 what?
1962. And the other story of note this week, Toyin, this Kenyan marathon runner, Yvonne Ngetich, she heroic finish at the Austin Marathon in Texas. She crawled across the finish line. A lot of media networks around the world, in Africa, here in the United States, they're showing video of her finish. Tremendous heart by that Kenyan woman in finishing the Austin Marathon. Wow,
amazing picture, Sonny, amazing. That shows the power of sports and the power of determination. That's amazing. Really amazing.
Yeah, I was.
And I'm sure these pictures will dominate the world for a very, very long time.
We were cheering for her when she crawled across that line, Toyin.
Yeah, wow. And you could see the knees bleeding. Wow, interesting stuff. All right, Sonny, before we allow you to go, I know you've been following a little bit of the ICC Cricket World Cup going on. Fantastic result for Zimbabwe today. Amazing for Africa.
Yeah, go Chevrons. The Chevrons from Zimbabwe. They beat the United Arab Emirates on Thursday, and I think they play the West Indies next week in their next match. So, yeah, I'm watching Zimbabwe, and I'm watching their neighbor South Africa at the Cricket World Cup, and we wish both those teams the best.
Before I allow you to go, Sonny, let me bring you back to basketball. 2012-2013 NBA Coach of the Year, George Karl, is back with the Sacramento Kings. After going off 1 year, you think that is going to be the turnaround for them? Do you think he will lead them to the playoffs?
I've always liked Karl, Toyin. I think he's an excellent coach. He's taken more than a few teams to the NBA playoffs, and so the Kings are hoping that he can, turn their fortunes around a bit this season. But Karl is an experienced coach. He's very good, and he just picked up a Washington Wizard, Andre Miller. The Wizards traded Andre Miller, veteran guard, to the Kings today. Today was the NBA trade deadline. And Karl's a big fan of Andre Miller, so they're reunited in Sacramento.
All right, Sonny, thank you so much for your time on Sports Tonight. You bring plenty of sunshine anytime we're able to get you on the show. Thank you once again.
Go Sunshine Stars! Sunshine Stars!
All right, that's our friend Sonny Young giving us a slice of sunshine every time he calls in on Sports Tonight. I think it's time for us to go on a quick break. This time, take you to Paris and bring you highlights of the game, UEFA Champions League, Paris Saint-Germain against Chelsea. By the time we're back, Femi Adefeso will be here to wrap up the rest of Sports Tonight this Thursday. Join us again. Right, ended. Chelsea won, Paris Saint-Germain won. Okay, Paris Saint-Germain won, Chelsea won, because Paris Saint-Germain were the home team. There will be everything to play for when the return leg comes up at the Stamford Bridge in about 2 weeks from now. Femi has joined me on Sports Tonight. Femi's afro is growing back. The weather in Lagos is good, so it's
but don't worry, it's a good lower.
It will go lower.
Come back
next week.
Yes.
Okay, but before I come to you, let me read this tweet. An interesting tweet from Dave Funshaw Rotimi at Rotimi. Dave Funshaw says, "You guys have successfully increased my interest in our local league. I never cared before. Thumbs up to you guys." Wow. Thank you so much. That gladdens me that somebody is showing interest. I mean, there's a lot of quality. If we really show interest and ensure that the right things are done, I mean, we can hit the roof, we can hit the sky. And I want you to be doing that on a more regular basis. Tokwe Adebayo says the news from these state FA elections are not that for me. And he says it's a shame. That's coming from Tokwe Adebayo, who is watching us from Washington. All right, that's a good one. Femi, quickly, let's talk basketball. Sonny has talked about the NBA.
Yes.
And he asked me a question, but I'll ask you next week about the guy who has the highest record at the All-Star.
It's simple. It's Will Chamberlain.
Will Chamberlain.
Yes.
1962?
No, it was 1971. Actually.
1971.
Yes.
NBA.
The NBA All-Star.
Okay.
Yes. That
right. I'll go and dust up my notes.
He had 42 points, and Westbrook had 41.
Just one more.
He didn't know. He didn't know he would have pushed because it was a stroll in the park, for the Western team over the Eastern Conference team, and he even was the one with the last minute shot. So he made the free throws to end up with 41. But if he had known, I'm sure he would have made
pushed a lot more
points.
Okay, let's talk very quickly. Our time is running out, Femi. Let's start with the D Tigers. What's going on? The coach and the team still getting ready? What's the story?
Yes, still getting ready. They are waiting on Burkina Faso. The latest I heard, because the Burkinabes are not ready because of financial, inconsistencies with the government. They too are struggling, and they are even projecting or actually presenting an offer that instead of playing the 2 legs home and away, that
at the neutral ground,
you play
one-off.
Yes, a one-off at a neutral venue, or perhaps come to Burkina Faso and play both legs. But that will be an advantage, for the Nigerian national team because they are having troubles in flying down. But for what is going on in camp, I spoke with both the head coach Sonny Ahmed and the assistant, and they are very impressed, with the level of play our local guys have actually put up. They said they've been able to shape up after like 3 days of trying to work on their fitness. They've drastically improved in terms of their mobility and their activity and of course their tactical whereabouts. But 2 players have been dropped from the camp. Ibrahim Okwe of the Lagos Islanders Basketball Club Lagos, and Timothy Kwayo, a one-time 3-point shootout champion king. I was surprised he was dropped there, but I've been told due to inexperience, he was shoved out of the team. But a more experienced player in Abayomi Oyeyomi, who was the captain of the Atlantic Conference team during the 2013 All-Star game, has been called up. He played last season in Libya, so he's been called. He's a big man as a replacement, and as well as Celestine Nwafor.
Before we talk about the leagues, Victor Dipo, had a fantastic All-Star performance.
Yes, he did. He played the Rising Stars Challenge. He actually said, that he is Nigerian because both his parents are Nigerian, and he has, the blood, of a Nigerian blood in him. So does
that make us happy?
Yes, it does.
Can we get him to come play for the Tigers? Tigers?
Yes, we can, because now he has shown his allegiance, and of course he has not denied playing. Yeah, he has not denied where he is from, and of course we've heard that Nigerians, in Orlando, of course Orlando is a city populated by Nigerians, are going to be rooting for him very seriously, from what I've been able to gather on social media. All right,
the league season starting in March, still starting in March.
Yes, it's going to be on. The elections won't affect us. So
just like the Globe Premier League.
Yeah, just like the Globe Premier League. So the DS Premier League will be starting on the 13th. That is the male, version. While the female league will be starting on the 15th to 25th.
Okay.
That's the first phase in Abuja as usual. So all teams are gearing. They are kicking off I spoke to the Union Bank manager. He was saying that his team would do better this year. They were just, a game away from getting, into the finals, of the final 8, but they missed it
narrowly last season.
Narrowly because
they want to go for it this season.
They want to go for it this season. While of course, Adewumi Aderemi, the head coach of First Bank, is saying they are going to retain their title this year, and they will do a lot better, at the Continental. They came fourth, this time around, but they're saying is going to the final in the next time out.
All right, let's wrap up the show with a grassroots now. The Lagos Youth Alive Basketball. How far are we going? Row Park, fixtures on your screen. We have Rangers against Rivers Dragons.
Yes, it's week 3.
Yeah,
and
week 3.
For girls, that's a female team
against Police Queens. Queens College
against Golden Topfield.
Okay.
Now, earlier, there were no secondary schools in this. In the previous 2 games before the break for the Bile games took place. Now, the secondary schools have decided to be a part of this, and yes, we're seeing a couple of them there, and that's from the Row Park Center. There's also another center in Police.
Lukweju venue,
College.
Rockets against Freedom Rain. Warriors against Top Event, Top Brevet, and Tornadoes against Raptors. That's,
Warriors Academy. So we
Warriors
don't think
Academy.
Is
the academy team.
Yes,
really.
because this is for under 15s and under 19s. So those are the ones in the wrong. And the Police College venue, we have Ifako Girls playing against the Lukweju Amazons. That used to be the female team of the Warriors, and we have
NAF against
Rockets
Police
Rookies, and Diamond Basketball
against
Club
Warlords.
against Warlords of Songwater.
All right, so these are the fixtures for you from the Lagos Youth Alive Basketball League. All right, Femi, thank you so much for your time. We'll see you again next Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the night. Bye-bye now.